Brisbane, and then they all fitted out in Brisbane. Okay, so you hear the whistle, that means we're on our way. Brisbane's given us permission to go. It's right on time, yeah, so. Fair enough.
Got cup tires, cup suspension, cup shocks. It'll made a converter so it'll run good on regular gas. What do you say? Something we will do it.
Now we're going to go past the ECYC here that was burned out.
There's a dust cloud of steam flowing over there.
Part of the track is the steepest part of the track from here to Warwick. The grade here is 1 in 50, and the drivers used to call it Hospital Hill because the hospital is over here on our right.
The wind is picking up. Who are those guys? Look, right? You see at the shop? Bringing back flashbacks of when I was on Betty to Rosewood on March 2nd with Will Lum and Fletcher with Scott. The same day of the planes, trains, autos at Ipswich Museum. And we travelled along the Eber-Zenner line, which is through Rosewood. Someone's camping out over there.
Battle be a plumber, and then a prison guard. No, sorry, high school teacher. Right? Really the same. Now, coming up to Harristown, used to be a station here called Harristown Station, and Harristown would be one of the busiest stations on this line. First thing is out here the sail yards. So the sail yards are now closed down.
We merged across one track to another.
And then out this side here were the grain silos. There used to be 4 or 5 of them, there's one left now, the grain silos here. So they used to unload grain here as well. And then on this side used to be another sail yard. Drayton sail yard used to be on that corner just there. And then a bit further down we had the fuel depots on this side, right where they used to unload all the petrol and diesel as well. Right? As well as passengers here as well. Now this used to be a pretty busy station. In the 1970s a wagon got loose from here and ended up in Cambodia. Right? That's where it ended up. When you go through Cambodia, it goes up a hill, the wagon went up the hill and then rolled back into Cambodia. I heard somebody say they reckon it's got up to 100 miles an hour. Fine. So here's the fuel depot out this side, fuel. And then coming up on this side here are the igloos that used to be called 7 Seas. And that's where they used to store all the parts of the plane. Right, so they're just coming up and see, there's only 2 of them left now I think. And the train line used to go into there and they'd get spare parts out from the planes to take down. They're all stop they went around the outside, and they both stopped on the railway line. We were lucky our driver could see what was going to happen and stop the train. And then they were so rude, they just drove through. After they saw we were stopped, they just drove through. Now just be careful here where we're going. Don't wave to too many cars, right? We might get some rude signs back, okay? Sometimes they make up down here to Anzac Avenue. Okay, so no, that's like Johnny waving. He's waving, that's doing okay.
Ride like the wind, bullseye! That's what Woody says.
Now the line outside the fence, that's the main southern line, right? So that goes to Warwick, Stanthorpe, Gundawindi, Fallon, Brookstead, Pittsworth, that line outside. That was built in 1915. To get further south, you used to have to go out to Gowrie Junction, then go through Westbrook, and then go south. And so this line here cut at least half an hour off the trip, this line down here. So we're going to build a tunnel from Toowoomba to here. But they worked out in the early 1910s that it was going to be too long and that the driver and firemen would have been asphyxiated by the time they got to the other end, right? So that's why this line out here was built and opened in 1915. In 1929, there are 110 locomotives based out of Toowoomba. 110 locomotives are based out of Toowoomba. Of course, they would have been at Charleville and Cumbernauld and Warwick and Gundawindi and would have been all, but they had 110 based out of Toowoomba. So one of our people will be up here holding the points over, right, because it's all got to be done manually. How far back behind the line he stopped. He's a bit worried about it.
He said Grand Central Station anyway. Marty says Grand Central Station. It's grand and it's central. That driver must love blowing the whistle so much. There's a GYG there. Don't you mean the Port of Brisbane?
Yeah.
I'm going on the Port of Brisbane.
You going on that one? Yep.
I'm not. Oh, are you? Did you go to Steam Fest down in... Have you been to Steam Fest down in that way?
No, I haven't.
We went earlier this year. It was really
It happens every April.
Yep.
It's the 40th anniversary next year, and we've.
I'll have to go there.
good. They've got full Steam trains. Usually they don't
Okay. Is 3801 going to be one of them? I see she's back on the rails and going.
You might want to look up
I might have to look into it.
there because there's actually would be free. And we went on a ride. It was our first place. I've got a lot of family. It's amazing what a train the memories that can
On behalf of DownsSteam, thank you very much for travelling with us today. I hope we'll see you again some other time. Okay. Put us on TripAdvisor. If you've had a good time, my name's Ian. If you haven't, my name's Graham. He's a train manager. Okay. Put his name on.
That's right.